What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Try Linux, and this time, as you can see, we are looking at Fedora. This is 1.9, I believe. First things first, I'm going to change this hideous ass background. That's just not going to work for me. Truly, that's not something I'm into. This one looks good. Sets background and lock screen. Yeah, that's a bit better. Much more bearable. So first, as you can see, this functions in quite a unique way. You've got this bar along the top which gives you a bunch of options, but if you click on activities, it's full screen, and it comes up like Unity. So let's launch Firefox. We'll head on over to the Fedora website and we will take a look at the features. If this loads. Huh. Quite slow. Quite slow. Should we try that again? There we go. That was weird. Great start. So this is the Fedora project. It's developed by Red Hat. So let's have a look to see if we can just find any features, or is this it? Fedora doc help for Fedora users, maybe. No, that's more. New users start here. This is more, yeah. Okay, let's go back to the home page. Take me back to the home page, damn it. Nope. Let's have a look if there's a features page. Okay, cool. So it's a GNOME 3 desktop environment. Oh no, that's from 2011. Fucking hell. That's not going to be relevant for us. I just wish there was a website that, you know, we could go to where I could look up some of the features. Anyway, you know what? Forget it. Let's have a look. So first of all, we've got, this is pretty slick. So if I want to type in something, oh, there we go, it's LibreOffice. So mash that open. And we've got LibreOffice pre-installed. I like this. I do like this a lot. Just, you know, clicking up there, bringing up this. It's nice and slick. It's clean. It keeps your desktop from getting cluttered because, as you can probably see, I mean, I'll flick to it quickly. If I just minimize this, my Windows desktop has got all this stuff going on, as you can see. So it's not, you know, with Windows, I tend to just clutter all the shortcuts onto the desktop. This is nice and clean, prevents me from doing that. So I do like that. I like this bar along the top, and I like the way that unfolds. So let's show applications. Firstly, what's the terminal? Let's look at the system for this. Okay, we'll keep that up. We've got Firefox, Photos, Settings. Let's see if we can tweak some stuff. So there's the background. Looks like that's about all we can change aesthetically. And we can deal with all the apps there as well. Details, here we go. So as you can see, Fedora 31. Ignore the i7 thing, that's obviously my Windows desktop. We installed 8 gig of RAM for this one. You know, for a nice speedy looking desktop. Disk 32 gig. It knows that it's virtualized, which is cool. And it's GNOME 3.34.5. Let's take a look at that. Is that right? Yeah. It's nice and quick. I do like that. It's very quick. Let's try features. Nothing really. But as you can see, Fedora is very sleek. In a way, it sort of reminds me again, like less so than Elementary, but there are certain ways in which Fedora is reminding me of a sort of Mac style operating system. The bar along the top and things like that. Nothing down here though, no dock. That's all here. So files, software. Does this use Debian based, I wonder? Let's close a terminal. Fuck it. Nope, that does not work. I was trying to Control Alt T the terminal. Does this work the same way, I wonder? No. So it is not apt-get. So what repository are we working with here? Let's find out. As basically, for the Let's Try Linux series, I don't really do much research beforehand. I kind of dive into the OS blind. Some of you may think that that's a little bit sloppy, but I'm treating this Let's Try series as basically like a blind Let's Play of a game, you know. So I want to dive into each OS kind of blind, and see what it's like for myself. Sudo DNF. Okay, I've never come across that before. This is the first time I've ever used Fedora, so yeah, so I'm diving into operating systems blind, and I kind of figure, I get a better understanding of what it's like as a new user, and I feel like the viewers are appreciating that as well, that they might be curious about trying Linux, not knowing exactly what to expect, and then I'm fumbling around trying to showcase an OS, and I feel like I'm fumbling around in a way that the average user would fumble around. So I'm enjoying doing the Let's Try this way. Um, so you've got to do super user do DNF search Chromium, and it brings up this stuff. Okay. And then super user do DNF install Chromium. So let's do that. I like the way this terminal's laid out, actually, this DNF stuff. It's quite interesting. I'm used to the sort of Ubuntu style APT kind of approach to using the terminal and installing stuff. So this is new to me. As Manjaro was as well. Manjaro with the Pac-Man. That was new to me as well. So it's all a learning curve. It takes a lot longer to install a piece of software on Fedora than it has on any of the other distros that I've used so far. I wonder why that is. That took quite a while. Normally it just zips through that installation progress. Let's do that. So it checks. That's done then. Okay. So is that added now? Chromium, straight away. Interesting. Okay. Now then, where's the system stuff at? System monitor. It's just going to be the same as top. Oh no, it's not. It's quite different. That's the sort of top style system check. As you can see, they're both pretty similar. Resources. This is nice. Quite cool indeed. That's all visual. So you've got it sort of scripted, and then you've got it visualized. That peak there must have been when we alt-tabbed. Let's see if it does it. Yeah. So it peaks, but it's pretty stable all round. And that does show the Fedora distro is running like a dream. It's very nice. There are definitely features of this I do like. Features that I'll be considering implementing in my own personal build when the laptop's ready. Cool. File systems. Just that stuff. Close the terminal. Anyway, yeah. So that's Fedora. Very clean, speedy distro. Like I say, there are features of it that I really enjoy that I will be trying to implement in my own personal OS when I finally am in a position to make that. This stuff along the top, really like that. Sort of virtual desktops that you can open up, a monitor down the side, shortcuts here to programs exactly the same way Ubuntu would do it, only it's dynamic here. As soon as you click that, it disappears. You're back to your workspace. The default background is hideous, but it's easy enough to change, and I actually quite like this one. So yeah, Fedora. Pleasant experience. Pleasant experience indeed. My first ever dip into Fedora, and I like it. So yeah. Anyway, all in all, decent distro, very fast, very clean. I like it a lot. And there are features of this, as I've said numerous times now, that I'll be carrying over into my own. Or maybe this will even be the one that I end up installing. Who knows? I could go through the other ones and decide, you know what, Fedora is going to be suitable. Fedora is going to be what I need. So there we go. Red Hat Fedora, lovely distro. Really enjoyed it. Anyway, I've been DK Priori. Thanks for watching. Peace.